Lakes 101.5, it's time for today's Good News Story of the Day, brought to you by Northeast Delta Dental. Old Home Day season is here. And coming up, we've got Meredith Old Home Day. I've got Nick and Paul. And when is Meredith Old Home Day?
Meredith Old Home Day is on September 19th. And it runs from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., rain or shine. It's going to be a fantastic day. There's going to be a parade which winds its way through the old downtown. Tons of people coming out for that. And then after that, there's going to be music. There's going to be a dunk tank. There's going to be a pie eating contest. And that one is a lot of fun. So it's going to be fun for the whole family.
We have a number of local acts performing. There's going to be at least 3 or 4. You'll be able to see them on the website, which is mereditholdhomeday.com, which has a lot more information about the day as well. And in addition to that, we have any number of vendors around them.
Meredith revived Old Home Day last year for the first time in 70 years. So it was big in the 50s. A group of shopkeepers, they decided to make it happen again in Meredith. And it was a runaway success. And one of my favorite things last year was the pie eating contest. These people were flipping their pies, like just sticking their face right in there and getting stuck. So that's going to be back. That was a big success. We've got a couple of new things this year. There's a dunk tank, and there's going to be a couple of special guests who are going to be sitting in that dunk tank. A few figures from around Meredith, maybe even a couple of authority figures. So if you've been thinking all year, you want to get this person into the tank and maybe cover them in water, now's your chance. So it's going to be back, bigger than ever. For me, it's got a really nice feel to it. It's a real throwback to how things were when I grew up, and probably for a lot of people that come along, that kind of
small town
feel. It's fantastic. It's really great.
Is there a theme this year?
This year we're doing Honoring Yesterday and Celebrating Today. Meredith, 1776 to 2026. So this is tied to America's 250th anniversary, and Meredith itself going back to 1768.
So, Paul, this will be a great time for people to pop into the Meredith Historical Society right there on Main Street.
Absolutely. The Meredith Historical Society has been absolutely on top of their game. They have an amazing presentation going on in there right now.
What I can't believe is how big it is in there and how many different displays that they have.
The Meredith Historical Society, they've done a fantastic job. If you haven't been in there, you've got to go and check it out. And the Old Home Day tradition kind of ties in with that. Old Home Day was started in New Hampshire about 125 years ago. And the idea was that everybody was leaving to go to California, or they were leaving to go to the big cities. And Old Home Day was a chance to remind them of where they grew up and what was great about their small town in New Hampshire.
It's Meredith Old Home Day on
September 19th.
That is today's Good News Story of the Day. You got a good news story? Email it to me, Heather, at lakes1015.com.